Greetings once again, fellow girls, guys, and gamers. This is Small Archangel, welcoming you to another episode of Alpha 16 of 7 Days to Die. It's day 23. I've taken a day off camera, basically, just to make sure that I got everything done. So the usual grind, post-horde of cleaning up, repairing stuff, etc. Yeah, basically what we're going to do, I've got my... yes, we have. Cool. I have done a little bit of work around the base, so I've been lining out this wall here. As you can see, I've got a torch in there already. I've done a little bit of this one as well. So this is what I was doing last night. And I've also been lining out a bit more of the tunnel at this end, so all of this eventually will be lined out as well. I think I've emptied that. Yes, I have. And I've also been back to the trader since, so I can confirm that the trader is still open for business, which is excellent. We need a lot of iron to go through here, just to make sure that I'm actually going to do that, I think, and then we can make sure it can't go, oops, it can't go on forever and ever and ever, and just burn through all of our fuel. How much of this have we got iron wise? We'll put through, I think it will take as long as that fuel will run in order to burn all that through, won't it? I should imagine so, yeah. So there we go. Okay, so what we want to do today, really, and this is the other reason we need the iron, I want to make some better armour, because if you recall, we've got the recipe for iron gloves and iron chest armour, but not the others yet. Oh no, we do know. We know all of them actually. So what we need for that, of course, is this and that. And I don't know how much of this we're going to be able to afford to make. We were going to make some of this before, and then I decided that actually we'd up my armour skill first, and I have already done this. We actually leveled 3 times during the horde, which is good because that gave us plenty to work with. So I leveled weaponsmithing, and armour crafting at the same time, and we've still got 8 points available. Not that we can do ever so much with that, and not that I'm going to worry if science is like 9 points, and a lot of the points, or a lot of them are sort of need a little bit more than 8 points. Meanwhile, my rifle's better lead than dead. Well, thank you to the sub who pointed out that I do in point of fact have a sniper rifle here, plus some bullets. Not many for the moment, but we will be collecting those. That's one of the things that's going to be very much on our agenda now. So I'm going to just make a chest. Yes, one of these, I think. There we go. And we are going to... let's see, am I making that in there? No, there, that's fine. There, we're going to craft some of this stuff. So I'm going to craft some gloves and some chest armor. Now, I've got some chest armor already on me, which we can combine that with iron boots. And yeah, we haven't learned those, so we need to look for those recipes. But for the time being, I'm going to put that back because it's going to take a couple of minutes to do those. I'm going to put this away. There we go. And we're going to go and place this chest up here, because our sniper rifle needs to be where we can snipe with it, and that needs to be up our tower. So we're going to go up the story so far. Story spelled with an E. T-he-he. There's our totally useless spikes. That used to work. That used to work, but nowadays the screamers seem to wander about a bit. We're going to place this chest. They're cheap to make, so we'll just bung it kind of... yeah, there, that's fine. And then I'm going to put sniper rifle plus bullets there. And then, if we get a screamer, we can sneak up here and shoot her in the face with the sniper rifle without her seeing me, hopefully. We need to fill all this in with some wood frames. And what we're going to do now is we're going to head to our farm. There we go. We're going to head to our farm, which is over here. We need some potato seeds for the farm as well. So again, that's on my shopping list. But the story, meanwhile, is that we've got... some crops. We've only got a little bit of this place actually fertilized as well. There we go. But we can take these plants that we've just... I seriously need cotton as well. Mushrooms take a while, don't they? So we're going to have to replant, unfortunately, by and large. We're going to have to replant where it's not been fertilized yet. But I'm going to see if I can plant up all of this. Chrysanthemum seed. Yeah, 8. We don't want all of those. We'll just have 10. 10 by 10 should do us fine. And then 10 of these as well. Okay, so we'll put some blueberries there. I don't think we previously even had any blueberries, although we could have got some from the trader. Well, we couldn't, let's face it. We knew we couldn't. We're going to not prioritise cotton for the moment because it's. I mean, we can find cloth fairly easily round and about. The only trouble is that mostly I haven't done, or I have done, and then why won't that go there? There we go. Mostly I've found some and then dropped it because I haven't prioritised it. Ah, we're going to need. Oh no, that's perfect. That's 10. That is exactly what I was aiming for. Excellent. That's great. We're going to prioritise food crops. That's what we really want to be fertile. So I will place our corn here. Even though the whole row isn't hoed in with dirt, with fertiliser. There we go. And then we've got coffee as well. And I will put those on this row here for the moment. The mushrooms are a little bit randomly placed. Everything was a little bit randomly placed. So we will get this organised eventually. And at some point, possibly off camera, I will do another fertiliser run. And then chrysanthemum seeds, and that's the lot. So let's have our aloe here. This is good for our medicated bandages and our aloe cream. Goldenrod for goldenrod tea. And where's my yucca? I should have some yucca seeds as well. And we've got 10 of everything that we can get 10 of. And the rest, where's my yucca seed? They're there. Oh, we're a bit hot. Time to do our coat swapping exercise. And this garden is absolutely the perfect size actually, because we've got a space for potatoes. I don't think we're lacking any other crops at this point. I think we've pretty much got them all. We've got one space for potatoes. No, actually, I think we're going to need to broaden it a little bit ultimately because we have only got 2 blueberry plants at this point, so we're going to need to broaden it by one line, I think, but we won't do that right now. We need to head back to base right now and take a look and see if that armour is done. Is there something in there? Yeah, it's not great, but there's something in there. That should, yay, respawn. Oh, much nicer. Yes, hunting knife. I'm sure I've got a hunting knife somewhere. I'm not sure, but I might have, and if I have, we can sort of combine the two together now. I do love to be able to craft and combine. And I also want to look to see how much it's going to cost us, what it's going to cost us, to craft ourselves a cement mixer. Because having one down here, as opposed to having to go across to the traders to do it, plus we know the risk involved in using the concrete mixer at the trader station. So yeah, let's put. Oh, we can put these two bits of shades together. How much are they worth? Not ever so much, really. And then, do we have a hunting knife? We don't. Okay, I misremembered that one. Fair enough. At least I don't think so. I will double check in a moment. I can miss things quite easily. There we go. No, we didn't, did we? Okay, well, we'll put that in there. Pending being able to actually do something with it. We've got some bullet casings for the first time there. My iron pickaxe, which I think I've actually made a new one to combine those two together as well. So we'll do that. There we go. Cotton, yucca, aloe. Lovely. They're all there. They're all good. That's crafted. Well, it's smelting some iron through. Let's just see how much. We've got a ton of iron. We haven't got that much iron in there, actually. So, yeah, leaving that smelting is a good plan. Oh, lovely. There we go. They're done. Right, let's just put those through there. There we are. And then we've got a nice, good pickaxe. I've got a club there, but that's quite pants. Really what I want is to be able to make a machete. But in order to make a machete, I need a crucible, I think. So, so that's going to be... that's kind of still gated behind something too. Where's my armour? It's rubbish. There we go. Now it's less rubbish. Where? Do not scrap. Never scrap armour. Okay, they can be scrapped now. Fantastic. There we go. So, to make a machete blade, to make a machete full stop, we need the workbench. Yes, but we need a machete blade. The machete blade is simply made with iron and clay through here. But I think you need a crucible for it. So let's just have a look. Machete blade needs a crucible. Right. To make a crucible, we need the workbench, forged iron, mechanical parts, small stone, lump of clay. I think we can do that. Mechanical parts, forged iron, lump of clay, and small stone. I've got small stone on me. Lumps of clay are over here. Here we go. Crucible. Crucible. Haven't learned the recipe. Ah, they had to have something. Oh, buying the steelsmithing perk. Okay. We haven't got the skill points yet, but how much is that going to cost us? Steelsmithing, where are you? There it is. 15. Okay, so we now know what it is we're saving up for there. But we do have an agenda for the rest of the day, so we better get on with that. So that's there. We've got that there. Right, here we go. So we want to know how much it's going to cost us as well to make ourselves a cement mixer. We need a workbench for that, and that's fine. Spring, engine, mechanical parts. What we have in our hot little hands at the moment, we do have a wrench. I've got that club just as backup. To be honest, I'm not expecting really to have to use it. It's there for emergency use because it's not particularly good. I am planning on using blade rather than a battering ram. Ultimately, shut the door. There we go. But what we're going to do, we've got this, so and we're not afraid to use it. So we're going to take this out on the town. We are looking for bike parts, because that is the next thing that will improve our quality of life. No, not the tarmac. Nope, that got us nothing. We could do with investing a bit more in bad mechanic skill, but I did that, I think, in the last episode. I invested a bit in that, so, ooh, look, yeah, nice, okay, I like. This will give us gas as well, of course, gasoline, it gives petrol, which we'll need for our bike. But it might give us some other, it will give us mechanical parts and perhaps electrical parts and stuff also. Ooh, repair kits, I forgot about those being there. There we go. But I knew I wasn't going to destroy the car without checking. Kind of like to leave cars like that, but you know what, today we are, and plus it's blocking the road. I like to get rid of anything that's blocking the road. Ooh, look at that battery. Super, super, super. I'm going to scrap that radiator down, of course. And then, ooh, hello, that's got put a bit of a hole in the road, hasn't it? Then I think, to be honest, because we're not very far from base, and we've already got a ton of stuff, I'm actually going to go back to our drop box, and I'm going to drop off a couple of these things. The battery, any of the objects which will just take up space and we can't have a stack of. So we've got a battery, we've got some tyres. I'm going to put those in the drop box. And I'm not going to worry about the quality of the tyres so much because it's more a durability issue with those. Battery and engine, they're the ones that we want to have a good quality. We'll just shut that. Let's not have it raining zombies in our base. There we go. And we'll put that in there. We'll put the wheels in there as well. Everything else can and will stack. So what we're principally after today, we are principally after car parts, aka bike parts, but we'd also like to find, if we can, a working stiff tools or similar. So what we're going to do is we're going to head down the road as far as we can to this town here, which we have not looted very much. We're going to up the looting now. If we can find a better quality engine than what we've got, we can sacrifice the engine we've got to make a cement mixer, which, as I say, means we can do some nocturnal cement mixing and concrete making, which we need to be able to do to upgrade the bit of base we've got and to craft concrete to make the rest of it. We're also currently grinding iron, oops, hello, bit of lag there, into our cement mixer, into our, forge, in order to craft rebar. No, I don't want your mouldy bread. In order to craft rebar to make, yeah, let's have those out of the way as well, shall we? To craft rebar in order to make it sort of easier and ultimately a bit cheaper to make the next layer of our base as well. Now, we know we've got high rises in both towns or cities, one behind us and one before, and there's another POI near here as well, which we will ultimately check out too. But for the moment, there's plains here, so there's going to be lots of coal nodes here. I know people say, you know, actually it makes a lot of sense to use Oh, look, a vulture. Yippee. I love vultures. Not. Bring on the machete. It makes a lot of sense to use coal for me at the moment because wood frames are actually more expensive to me because at the moment I'm still at that point where I'm really getting through the wood. See, this is why I have a club. I'm really getting through the wood because I've still not got to the point where I can really... we didn't get anything exciting that time. We did not. Just focusing on this birdie for the moment. Yes, I hit him and he didn't hit me. That is a result. Even though I ran off in the wrong direction at the time. He hit me that time, but we got him. Okay, we may as well have any feathers he's carrying. But his mouldy meat can beggar off. There we go. We don't want his manky meat. Not today, thank you very much, Mr. Vulture. Ho, 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 ho. Look at this, though. I absolutely do need meat. Is that just going to hit? Yeah, he's just going to run away now. You swine. You swine. Okay, this isn't really a hunting mission. This isn't really what this is about. But food. Food. We can't turn down food. Damn. Okay. So yeah, as I say, it still makes more sense to me to make... to use coal, given especially the abundance of it at the moment. But, you know, once I get really good, we have got a tree farm, and once I get really good, I'm just going to have to run after him, I think, can't I? Once I get really good at harvesting wood, then it's going to be easier. But will you stop hopping off? Oh, he's hopping toward me. Now he isn't. He's seen me again. Stupid animal. Oh, we're playing tennis between him and a flipping zombie, I think. Look at him. He's died. Yay! Okay, here we go. Quick before a zombie gets me. There is one. But we can shiv pretty good by now. Okay, we're going to head for town. Pronto. Without wasting any more time, she says. I am extremely good at not wasting time exactly, but there's a lot to distract you in this game. You go from, oh, no, I don't want to engage with that. Ooh, hello. There's somebody who's lost their legs to a cactus. Always amusing when that happens. So it's a good thing, actually, if you're night running, particularly early game. It's not a bad, a biker. Not a bad plan if you're sort of being chased by a few Zeds. If you're being chased by a shed load, you're probably a goner. If you're being chased by one or two, point in case, go through some cacti. If there are any cacti nearby, run them through there, and if you're lucky, they will hit the cacti and incapacitate themselves. The more cacti you can kite them through, the more likely it is that they'll lose a leg and they won't be running no more. Great alcohol. Okay, if we've got the space, we'll take it. Alrighty. This car's on the road as well, which means it's fair game. It's got 2 eggs in it, randomly. We've obviously put those in there before. And let's see if it's got anything worthwhile in this layer. The more complete the car, of course, the better chance there is of... Oh my goodness, it's dropped me some good stuff here. I'm going to have to drop stuff. Look at that, there's an engine. Cloth fragment. You know what? I really need those. I really don't, however, need the headlights. Gas cans. Why did I just pick those up? There's a battery. I need the battery. Okay, glass jars, bye-bye. Battery. Electronic components would be nice, actually. Great alcohol. There you go. Okay, you've got to prioritise with these things. You just gotta. Okay, so how was that battery? We did it. It's not very good. It's not great, but we're also going to want those ultimately for headlights. Headlights? Spotlights! We're going to want those ultimately for spotlights too. But we've got an engine. This one's even cruddier than the last. So it's not great, but, you know, every little... Oh, good lord. Okay. We can combine engines, and I will use the cruddiest one we have in the cement mixer, of course. Peas. Okay, thanks for my breakfast, Edgar. I'll have these peas. There we go. We'll eat them straight out of his pockets, because that way we don't need to worry about where we're going to put them. Headlight. Yeah, we don't need the headlight. That's cool. We're cool with that. Alright, so we're going to go this way. Oh, there's a hospital. Oh my gosh, there's a hospital. Oh, there's a wolf. Crap. Let's see if I can... Oh, that's Hank's seen me. Okay, well, it's probably best to deal with him first, isn't it? Hank's a bit of a pincushion. The wolf hasn't seen me, and this is a good thing, because wolfies go quite fast, really. But that wolfie will give us some more meat, which we need too. There's a church over there. There's a hospital, which is kind of exciting. It'll be full. Ooh, I'll have you. Hey! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! What can I jump on top of? There's a pack of dogs. There's a pack of dogs. I need an enormous boulder, and there aren't any here. Holy crap! Ah! Okay, I'm being bitten. Oh, and I'm bleeding out. Oh, help. Here we go. There isn't anything I can land. Oh my gosh! This is not good. This is very, very bad, in fact. There is absolutely nothing for me to get on top of, is there? This is terrible. I could get on top of a car, but that's not a good idea, is it now? That is really, really not a good idea. And there's another chuffing dog. Oh my god, I am so going to die here. There is nothing much that I can do. They will stop chasing me eventually, I think, but I'm not sure. All I can do at this point is run and start panting because I'm running out of breath. There is nothing else I could do. Run and hope. That is all I can do at this point. I'm going to get on top of a car and take a bit of a breather. There isn't a ladder up that. I know there isn't. This isn't a good idea because they will destroy it. But not until I've destroyed them, hopefully. There being only 2 of them, and I can take their hides once I've killed them, she says optimistically. Just die, Fido. Just admit when you're defeated. Oh my gosh, how much of my health did they take? Crazy. Okay, so dog packs can just turn up whenever, but they will turn up very much faster than a random horde that does not contain dogs, of course. I'm in no mood to deal with you, Sunshine. Really not. Bye-bye. Holy crap. More dogs. Oh, it's a wolf. It's a wolf. She says, almost relieved. What the heck? Yes! And he's down. So we were planning on taking a wolf out anyway. Oh my goodness me. Do I have... No, I don't. I have some painkillers. We're going to use one. I don't even have any food on me, because that way, obviously, I can... If I don't have any food on me, I can gather more stuff. But, oh! That was a nightmare. Okay, here we go. So, we're going to search this. There we are. And we're going to just see. We may as well. And there's a battery there as well. Wow. And something else. What's this? That's a headlight. Okay. And then there was a battery. There it is. Can we... There's only one electronics component. So let's take the car battery. Oh, look at that. How glad am I that I did that. That is awesome. That is a really awesome. So obviously at this point, I'm not going to start taking that one apart. Because that would be a horrible waste, wouldn't it? That would be a horrible waste because we know for a fact... excuse me, we don't have the space to fit anything cool that it might drop. So I'm just going to go at this point for the ones that are already mostly trashed. We've got an academy here. We've got a fire station over there. They could be pretty good for loot, actually. And I think we've actually been down that end, haven't we? I'm looking at the fire station right now. So we'll just mark that as fire station. And then next to me here, we've got the academy. So we'll mark that as academy. And then we'll hopefully not get our bottoms bitten off by a load of dogs while I'm doing that. Because there are still some dogs at large, aren't there? No, don't hit it. We've obviously got an apartment block over there. What's this? Headlight. And of course we're cold again. Of course we are. We've got a kindergarten type place over there as well. There's another deer over there, but at this point, I don't know. Should I? There's an apartment building. They're always good. I will just stealth this deer. That way I stand more of a chance of getting it and less of a chance of being got. Oh, blast it. He's seen me anyway. Just do me a favour and run into a rock or something, will you, pal? They don't half shift, them beggars. No, missed. Missed. Can't hit him. What the heck? It's because of the grass and the doff. I can't see a thing. And he's moving. Right. Yes! He's down. Stealth bonus. There we go. Nice. Alright. After that dog attack today, how glad am I that I decided to upgrade my armour before I came out. Really quite glad. Really quite glad. Duct tape. Damn it, man. Duct tape is good stuff. But I don't know that I can really get shot of any of this. Yeah, we'll do that. There we go. Okay. I love eggs, and eggs are good, but at the same time, we've got quite a lot of them, actually, and I'm going to ignore that businessman. Basically, I want to put this hospital on the map, because we will be going back to that for definite, and then we better be getting back to base, hadn't we, really? So this huge building here is a hospital. Hospital, and then we'll get back to base. Whoops. Hospital. We'll get back to base, hopefully. Oh my goodness, there is a dog barring our path. There is. There's two, actually. Given the time, and given my health is not exactly optimal, I'm going to take a slightly circuitous route. There is a zombie, it's not a dog. We can deal with that. We can deal with that. I would take some corn if I had the space, but I don't. And we will head straight back. There's another dog there. There's obviously just dogs wandering about here, given I didn't actually kill them all. But this was an unfortunate place to meet the dogs because there just wasn't anywhere to go. So, you're alright if there's some big boulders nearby. Look at this. This one killed himself on a cactus. We'll, nonetheless, have his bones and his hide for definite. Alright, we'll make a beeline for base now. And we'll stash all our lovely, lovely loot. We've got some batteries, which I think at this point we can just combine. Because as I say, we'll need batteries for spotlights. And we'll need batteries for battery... battery powering sort of battery packs and what have you. I don't want to run into that campsite, do I? And disturb whatever sleepers might be in it. For electric lighting and what have you in the end as well. But for the moment, we're not going to worry too much about that because we've got bigger fish to fry, as it were. For the second, getting back to base before it gets dark would be a good thing. Okay, here we are, and I actually turned my torch off because, there we go, I was a bit worried. No, just made it, and there's nothing there I can pick up. Okay, just made it, but I was actually a little bit worried that we were going to encounter a screamer on the way back as well. But this, of course, has turned itself off, so actually that's quite a good method of keeping it going for a little while, but not that long. Plant fibres. Okay, I must have destroyed something in there. So we've got quite a few things here that we're going to be able to put through there. Let's just see. We're going to need some more storage in this place, obviously, because I've now got more of these items that I can strictly accommodate. I've got several batteries, haven't I? I've got that battery there. I've got a couple of engines. I've got these two batteries, which, as I say, we'll probably put together. I've got two engines, but I'm not going to combine those. These I could possibly combine. I'm not quite sure what what the limit is for upgrading those. Ah, there we go. 500 perhaps. Those I can't. It says... only allows me to... Right, so we can't actually do that. Okay, so my crafting skill is not great for that just now. There we are. So yeah, I'm going to need some more storage capacity, basically, I think. We'll put our springs there, and then everything else, more or less, can go back where we already have the space for it. So there we go, guys. That was, generally speaking, a fairly successful mission. We found a little bit more out about the neighbouring POI. We've got ourselves a load of bike parts and what have you, so we should perhaps look into making ourselves a bike in the next episode. It's going to have a really quite cruddy engine at the moment, but the more we skill up in the bad mechanic perk, the more likely we are to find such things as engines and batteries which we can use for the bike and other items in future as well for generating power and the like. In the meantime, I'm going to spend the night, much like I spend most nights currently, mining out down here to get us some more lovely stone to make more concrete with, to carry on with base upgrades, and meanwhile using our remaining concrete, or rather flagstone blocks, to fill in the gaps like that. Now what I might do is just leave that like this and put flagstone behind, and then we can place chests there, because we do need some more storage in here, and our storage needs to be relatively well organized as well. So I think that is the way to go in here, like so. So I hope that you've enjoyed this episode. If you have, you know what to do. Hit that like button and let me know. Also feel free as ever to leave me your hints, tips, comments, suggestions. Share your gameplay experiences in the comments, and I will see you in the next episode. But until then, keep gaming, keep surviving, and stay happy. Bye bye for now.